calling from a 352 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Sam. It's Kevin from Orlando.
Hello, Kevin. What's on your mind?
Hey, Sam. I just want to know what your thoughts were on the Whitefish energy deal. I guess the FBI just launched an investigation about an hour ago, according to the Hill. I just want to know what your thoughts were on that. I mean, do you think anything will come out of that, or?
I mean, look, and I've got it here, and I was going to go through this. People understand what the callers. Let me. I'm going to hang up on you. I'm going to address it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This Whitefish deal is. I meant to get this earlier. It sounded ridiculous when it was first reported that an outfit in Montana with 2 people was going to ramp up quick enough to address the problems with the electrical grid in Puerto Rico to actually be effective. Yet they were awarded this multi-$100 million contract. And it was part of their business plan to ramp up. But the idea that they had experience, even remotely relevant experience, to ramp up on an island of 3 million people, considerably some distance away from Montana, and had relationships there, and could fly people in, and could coordinate it with 2 staff members, seemed like a joke from the very beginning. And then the idea that one of them was working their Twitter feed, get into a fight with the mayor of San Juan, also sound absurd. On Friday, FEMA had significant concerns about how the contract was secured. As of today, apparently the FBI has launched an investigation. And the governor has said, we're going to cancel the contract. 80% of the people on the island still do not have electricity. Whitefish, and this is coming from, I guess, a Washington Post piece. Whitefish Chief Executive Andrew Tamansky has extensive experience in the electric transmission business, but Whitefish has only received small contracts, a record show. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Generally what happens is you get, you have a reciprocal arrangements with electric companies. I think in Puerto Rico, the electric company had one with Florida and with New York, because you've got 2 very big states who have personnel who are experienced at this stuff. You put them on planes and you get them there immediately. You don't have to go and look for 30 people here, 30 people there, or to subcontract through somebody else who has relationships with the Florida or New York or whoever it is. Whitefish Energy is based in Whitefish, Montana, which is just coincidentally, it's an amazing coincidence, the hometown of Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke. Tamansky and Zinke know one another. At least 4 times Zinke's wife, Lolita, has liked family and profile pictures uploaded by Tamansky's wife, Amanda, on Facebook.
They also share a deep passion for emergency relief efforts as well.
One of Zinke's sons had a summer job with Whitefish. Wow. Those 2 people added a 3rd person to work for them. It was just happened to be Ryan Zinke's son. Maybe. Zinke's office said he had no role in Whitefish securing the Puerto Rico contract. Tamansky has also said Zinke was not involved. I guess we'll find out about that. That just an amazing coincidence. Tamansky's wife, remember how we talked about two-member business? Tamansky's wife, Amanda, is listed as one of 2 managers for Whitefish Energy Holdings, LLC. She's a registered nurse. And last month, she touted on Facebook a new job she was starting as a nurse practitioner. So Whitefish is actually sort of a part-time gig.
She's a super high performer.
However, with her as a manager, Whitefish was listed as, quote, an economically disadvantaged women-owned small business on a federal energy department contract it won in July for a small transition line repair in Arizona. The company's registered address also goes back to the couple's remote Montana home. A day after it signed the deal for the highly technical work in Puerto Rico, including using helicopters to land repair crews on transmission towers, Whitefish failed the safety audit to obtain a basic license to truck supplies on U.S. roadways. As of Sunday, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration listed Whitefish's trucking license as revoked. I mean, look. I don't know what happened here, but this just sounds like something's really wrong. And I find it very hard to believe that they're not going to find some impropriety in the awarding of this contract. Meanwhile, supposedly what's going to happen is that they're going to cancel the contract, let them continue working on the two things they're working on, and go to their reciprocal relationships with Florida and with New York energy companies, and they're going to have double to triple the amount of crew there within a week. So they're anticipating that within like 6 or 7 days, they're going to be able to double or triple the number of people there. There's 400 people now. 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, and within 6 days, they're going to have another 600 to 700 people down there. This is going to end up costing, I would imagine, at least some lives, right? 80% of the population without electricity. Unbelievable. And of course, this is like 4 stories ago, right? Like we had the shooting in Vegas. I mean,
And you know what else is just really unbelievable? Is that Ryan didn't even offer me a cut.
I mean,
So
if you
tacky.
look at the way his cabinet has been operating, it is completely, it's just the extraction that's involved is stunning.
It's kind of surprising.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos